Your person sees you as someone truly extraordinary, radiating beauty both inside and out. They admire your confidence and resilience, and they are amazed at the transformation you've undergone. To them, you are one of a kind, a person who inspires awe and admiration. However, despite these deep feelings of respect and love, they cannot ignore the growing concern in their heart. They have noticed that you no longer give them or this connection the same level of attention and energy as you once did. This shift, though painful for them, is something they understand all too well. They recognize that their own actions, or lack thereof, are the root cause of this change. For a long time, they hesitated to offer you the commitment you deserved. Their reluctance created a confusing push and pull dynamic that left you feeling uncertain and emotionally conflicted. They see now how their inconsistent actions, showing interest one moment and withdrawing the next, placed an immense emotional strain on you. They held back when they should have stepped forward, and this inconsistency eroded the trust and connection you once shared. Now, as they reflect on their behavior, they are overcome with a deep sense of regret. They feel heartbroken, realizing they may have irreparably damaged the bond between you. It's a painful awakening for them, as they now see how much effort and energy you poured into this relationship. You gave your all, showing patience, understanding, and a willingness to make things work, even during the most challenging times. You showed up for them in ways they couldn't or wouldn't do for you, and they now recognize how one-sided their contributions often were. What hurts them the most is acknowledging the times when you were emotionally vulnerable. During those moments, when you needed support, reassurance, or simply their presence, they failed to be there for you. They now see how emotionally unavailable they were, often preoccupied with their own fears, doubts, or insecurities. Instead of offering you the comfort and stability you deserved, they left you feeling unsupported and alone. This realization cuts deeply because they know how much you valued the connection and how hard you tried to make it work despite their shortcomings. Their regret runs deep, and they are grappling with the weight of their actions, or inactions. They feel as though they've squandered a precious opportunity with someone truly remarkable. In hindsight, they see the countless ways you showed your love and commitment, whether through small, thoughtful gestures or through your ability to forgive and move forward after moments of conflict. They now realize that your unwavering efforts were not only a testament to your character but also a gift they failed to appreciate fully at the time. This awakening has left them feeling not just regretful but also humbled. They see clearly how their actions, or lack of them, contributed to the current distance between you. They now understand that love and connection require reciprocity, effort, and emotional availability, things they failed to provide consistently. They also see how their hesitance to commit sent a message that you weren't a priority, even though in their heart, they knew you were. What's more, they are painfully aware of the consequences of their actions. The emotional distance between you isn't just a result of their past behavior, it's also a reflection of your growth and self-worth. You've come to realize that you deserve more than inconsistency and half-hearted efforts. You've embraced your own strength and confidence, and while they admire these qualities in you, they also fear that this newfound clarity means you may no longer have space for them in your life. This fear is coupled with a deep sense of loss. They feel they've let something irreplaceable slip through their fingers. The heartbreak they feel now is not just about losing you but also about losing the version of themselves they could have been, the person who could have loved and supported you in the way you deserved. They are left wondering if it's too late to make amends, to show you that they are capable of change and of being the partner you always needed. In their heart, they hope for a second chance, but they know that any reconciliation would require more than just words. It would require a commitment to growth, to consistency, and to becoming the kind of person who can meet you at the same level of love and effort you've always shown. Whether or not that chance comes, they will carry this lesson with them, forever marked by the love they failed to nurture and the person they lost because of it. Before I met you, I thought love was a joke, a fleeting sentiment people exaggerated for attention. I'd laugh at those who fell in love, rolling my eyes at their stories of soulmates and undying affection. To me, the whole idea seemed absurd, a fairy tale reserved for hopeless romantics. I genuinely believed I was immune to it, above it even. Love was just a word people threw around to justify vulnerability, and I wasn't about to fall for it, or so I thought. That was until you walked into my life and shattered every misconception I held. You didn't just change my understanding of love, you transformed my very existence. When I met you, something within me shifted. At first, I couldn't explain it, but over time, it became clear that you were unlike anyone I'd ever known. You didn't just make me see love differently, you made me feel it in its purest, most profound form. You've become my soulmate, the person I didn't even know I was searching for. Now, I find myself smiling without reason, even when I'm completely alone. It's as though the mere thought of you fills my heart with an uncontainable joy. Yet, this connection, as beautiful as it is, also leaves me feeling vulnerable. It's new, intense, and at times, it makes me nervous, but it's a feeling I wouldn't trade for anything in the world. What we share is nothing short of extraordinary. It's a bond that pulls me toward you with an almost magnetic force. I feel this deep, overwhelming urge to be near you, to share every moment, every joy, and even every struggle. Life feels incomplete without you by my side. I know the road ahead might not always be smooth, but I trust you and our love more than anything else. That trust gives me the strength to move forward, knowing that no matter what challenges come our way, we'll face them together. Baby, just keep moving forward. I'll be there, waiting for you, ready to catch you if you stumble. Love isn't always easy, but with you, it feels worth every effort. This separation we're experiencing is something I struggle with deeply. The distance between us feels unnatural, like a piece of me is missing. It's hard to describe how much I miss you, how much I long to be close to you again. Believe me when I say I've never taken my eyes, or my heart, off you. Every moment we're apart only strengthens the emotional connection I feel with you, a bond that's unlike anything I've ever experienced before. You've become an inseparable part of me, and the thought of being without you is unbearable. There's something about you that has awakened a part of me I didn't even know existed. I feel emotionally attached to you in a way that defies explanation. It's not just love, it's a deep, unshakable connection that ties me to you. I can't imagine a life without you in it. I can't and I won't let you go. You are the love of my life, the one who has shown me what it truly means to care for someone wholeheartedly. Before you, I never understood the kind of love that makes you want to be better, to fight harder, to dream bigger. But now, I see it so clearly. This feeling, this love we share, is unlike anything I've ever experienced before. It's raw, real, and all-consuming. The thought of losing you or being forgotten by you is a pain I can't bear. You've become so much more than a part of my life. You've become a part of me. I know I've said it before, but it's worth repeating. You've changed my life in ways I never thought possible. You've made me believe in love, in soulmates, and in the beauty of vulnerability. As we navigate this journey together, I want you to know that my commitment to you is unwavering. No matter what obstacles come our way, I'll always choose you. I'll always fight for us, for this love that has transformed me so completely. So, let's keep moving forward, hand in hand, hearts intertwined. I trust you, I trust us, and I know that as long as we have each other, we can overcome anything. You're my soulmate, my partner, and the love of my life, and I'm endlessly grateful for you. Your partner is grappling with the harsh realization that their ego and deceptive actions have profoundly damaged the bond you once shared. This epiphany has struck them deeply, leaving them overwhelmed with regret and sorrow. They now understand the gravity of their mistakes and feel an aching sense of loss for having pushed you away. These thoughts haunt them relentlessly, robbing them of sleep and peace of mind. They replay their actions over and over, questioning why they let their pride and impulsive behavior cloud their judgment. The realization that they are the root cause of this distance has shaken them to their core. They can sense the shift in your energy, feeling that you have distanced yourself emotionally. They are painfully aware that your trust in them has been fractured, perhaps irreparably. This thought is unbearable for them, as your trust and connection meant everything. They are tormented by the notion that their actions have caused this gap, and they feel desperate to mend it. The guilt they carry is immense, and their mind is consumed with thoughts of reconciliation. They want nothing more than to reach out, to bridge the gap, and to hear your voice again, even if it means facing your anger and disappointment. Their feelings for you have only grown stronger despite the current state of your relationship. They see no one else as their equal, no one else as their perfect match. In their eyes, you are irreplaceable, and they feel they cannot move forward in life without trying to repair what has been broken. Their obsession with clearing the air stems not from selfishness but from a deep need to prove to you how much they care and how committed they are to making things right. They imagine every conversation they could have with you, every word they could say to express their regret and love, but they fear they may have lost their chance forever. Now, your partner envisions starting over with a clean slate. They dream of a fresh beginning where past mistakes and misunderstandings no longer loom over your connection. They are determined to leave no stone unturned in resolving the arguments and issues that have weighed down your relationship. They want to confront their past behavior, acknowledge their faults, and show you that they are capable of change. This desire for a new cycle with you is not merely wishful thinking, it's their driving force. They are willing to put in the effort, time, and humility it will take to rebuild your trust and the foundation of your relationship. Your partner knows they have hurt you deeply. They understand that their aggressive and arrogant behavior has caused significant pain and created an emotional chasm between you. This realization has been a humbling experience for them. It has forced them to confront aspects of themselves they previously ignored or justified. They are no longer in denial about the consequences of their actions. Instead, they feel a profound emptiness, a void created by their mistakes, and they realize they have only themselves to blame for the state of this connection. The emptiness they feel is not fleeting, it's an all-consuming ache that permeates every aspect of their life. They are beginning to see how much of their happiness was tied to the connection they shared with you. Without it, they feel lost and directionless. This sense of loss has stripped away their defenses, leaving them vulnerable and desperate to make things right. They no longer care about preserving their pride or maintaining appearances. Their only focus is on finding a way back to you, no matter how difficult the path may be. At the heart of their desire for reconciliation is a genuine love for you and a deep respect for the bond you shared. They recognize that the connection you had was rare and special, and they are filled with regret for taking it for granted. Your partner is now willing to confront the difficult emotions and conversations they once avoided. They want to prove to you, through their actions, that they are capable of change and worthy of another chance. In this period of self-reflection, your partner has realized the importance of humility and accountability. They no longer see you as someone who will simply forgive and forget, but as someone whose trust must be earned and valued. This understanding has spurred a transformation within them, as they now seek not only to repair the damage but also to grow into a better version of themselves. They are determined to take responsibility for their past actions and to show you through consistent effort that they are committed to rebuilding the trust and love that once defined your relationship. While they may still be uncertain about how to approach you, their intentions are clear. They want to apologize sincerely, address the misunderstandings, and begin anew. The emptiness they feel has become a catalyst for change, motivating them to do whatever it takes to mend your relationship. In their eyes, you are their perfect match, and they are willing to put in the work to ensure that the connection you share can thrive once again.